Hey everybody, my name is Chris. This is Ruby. This is Chester. Today we're making homemade dog treats. All right, so we're back in the kitchen and today we're making some peanut butter and pumpkin dog bones along with some dog-friendly icing. I got my sous chef Chester right here, ready to go. All right, buddy. And we got our supervisor Ruby taking a little bit of a nap before we get going here. So I'm gonna get all the ingredients out, we're gonna get set up and we're gonna start making these dog bones. All right, so here we have our ingredients for the homemade peanut butter pumpkin dog bones. We got our whole grain, whole wheat flour with no additives. We got our sugar-free, salt-free, 100% pure peanut butter, no xylitol, so it's good for dogs. We got our pure pumpkin puree. So this is not pie filling, this is pure pumpkin. We also got a couple eggs we're gonna use and a little bit of cinnamon. Now, if your dog has a bit of a gluten intolerance, you can use brown rice flour or almond flour, whatever suits them best. My dogs are fine with the whole grain, whole wheat flour, so we're gonna use that today, but feel free to add in whatever you need. So we're gonna measure this out and we're gonna get going mixing this up. All right, so our peanut butter and pumpkin dog treat dough is all ready to go. What we're gonna do now is just flour up our surface and we're gonna get this to a 1/4 inch thick. I use this rolling pin, super handy. All you gotta do is unscrew the sides, pick the thickness setting you want. In this case, it's gonna be a 1/4 inch. So I'm just gonna unscrew this, get it to the right setting, get this dough on the counter, and we're gonna start rolling. Link will be in the description for this bad boy. All right, so now that we got the dough all rolled out, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making our actual dog biscuits here. I got these awesome little bone-shaped cookie cutters on Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description. For this project, we're gonna be just using this little guy, just so we have some nice little bite-sized treats. So I'm gonna put the rest of these away and I'm gonna start cutting these up. All right, so the dog bones are in the oven at 350 degrees. We're gonna give it about 30 minutes. You can do it between like 20 and 40 minutes, depending on how crunchy you want them. I've done this before. I found the 30 was kind of a nice texture that I liked. Feel free to kind of adjust as you need, but we got half an hour to kill. So what do you think? What should we do, buddy? I know I'm thinking.
Much, much, much later.
All right, so it's time to make our dog icing for our peanut butter and pumpkin dog treats here. So what I got is some plain Greek yogurt, some lactose-free milk. You can use regular milk if you want to. I'm using lactose-free because that's what I carry in my house. We got some enriched tapioca flour. This is kind of a starchy flour. This is gonna help the icing harden up. And then we got our mixing bowl and our whisks and all that. Now, if you're wondering about tapioca flour, if it's good or not for dogs, let's consult with Google. Hey Google, is tapioca flour good for dogs?
On the website go-solutions.com, they say, this type of starch has benefits similar to fiber, which can be beneficial when supporting digestive health. In conclusion, tapioca in dog food can be beneficial for dogs that are experiencing allergies and sensitivities.
All right, so the trick when you're making this icing is you're gonna add the milk 1 tablespoon at a time just to get the consistency right. So I'm gonna start off with just 1 tablespoon of milk here. I'm gonna mix it up real good, see where we're at, and then I'll add the second one. Usually it's about 2 that'll get you the right consistency, but again, it kind of depends on the ratios you're going for, so I might have to add maybe 1/3 at the end here, but 1 tablespoon at a time, mix it all together, gradually kind of build this up until you kind of get the consistency you want. All right, so now comes the fun part where we're gonna decorate our dog biscuits. So they're nice and cool now, they're out of the oven. As you can see, they're a little bit crunchy, but they still got a little bit of softness to the inside there. So that's half an hour at 350 degrees. You guys decide what kind of crunchy level you want. My dogs like it at this, so we're gonna do that, 30 minutes, 350. So here we go. So I'm gonna keep a little bit of this icing inside the bowl, and we're gonna kind of dip some of them in there. And I'm also just gonna have a little bit of fun, and I got this cake pipe that I'm gonna use. So let's get going. So there you have it. Those are the peanut butter and pumpkin homemade dog treats with the homemade icing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna have links to all the products I use down in the description below, as well as the recipe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you bloop that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys again next time.